Oh, we're absolutely whizzing through this, and hopefully you're picking up some vital information. Okay, so back to our download, excuse me, music being downloaded using a mobile phone. We want 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages. Okay, so let's think about our advantages first. I'm going to be really clear and say advantages. One advantage of music being downloaded on a mobile phone is we can do this any time of day or night. 24/7 in there. Okay. I'm going to end up running out of space here. Let me shift this up a little bit. Okay. Another advantage is we can preview the song before we buy it. Okay. Advantages. A disadvantage of music being downloaded is viruses could be introduced. We could say something such as particularly if music is illegal, and may lead to the closure of music. Okay, we don't tend to see music shops very much anymore. There's a lot of shops we don't tend to get anymore because the different things that we can now get online. All right. Next up, spreadsheet. A school is calculating the cost of purchasing an outdoor garden area for the students. Part of the spreadsheet is shown below. So I always like to have a little look to see what's going on in the spreadsheet first. So we've got a VAT rate, 20%, for all different things they want to buy, the price, the VAT cost, that's the money that kind of goes to the government. The total price is obviously adding those two up. The quantity, so it's obviously multiplying those two there to get the total cost. So give the data in cell A4. So if you could have a go at that, please. Okay. So in A4, we will find VAT rate. Is that right? Sorry, not right. Greenhouse. Okay. And next up, give the cell reference that contains the formula D4 times, star is times E4. So D4 and E4. So D4 times E4. So the answer's there, so the formula is in F4. Give the letter of the correct formula used to calculate the total price in cell D5. So obviously pause this and go and work this out. Okay. So I always work backwards. So I want to find out the total price in D5. So I'm going to go to D5. Because we don't want to make a mistake, do we? Okay, so 60. So I'm thinking they've added those two. So B5 plus C5. Let's have a look if that's available. B5 plus C5, great. Nice easy one there. Next up, the formula to calculate the VAT cost in column C uses absolute cell referencing. Give the formula that has been used in cell C12. Okay, have a little go with that. Okay, so let's go to C12. So what have they done here to get that 10p? Okay, I think what they've done is to do with our VAT rate here. So they have multiplied that B1 by B12, and the reason they've done absolute cell referencing is because they've done that to all of these, but they always want to stick it to that cell. Okay, so I'm going to do equals $sign. You have to put the $sign around the letter B, $sign 1 times, which is the star, B12. Budget for the school garden area is £1,000. Give an if statement that could calculate whether the new project is in or over budget. Okay, these are becoming really typical questions, and I know some people find these hard. But the more we practice them, the better we'll get. We need to remember there's 3 parts to it: the argument, the value if true, and the value if false. So you have a little go of that. Okay. So we want equals if, and brackets. We always start with that. We need to work out what our argument is. We need to work out if the budget for the school garden area is £1,000. Give us to calculate whether the new project is in or over budget. Okay. So we are testing this figure here. We want to see if that is greater than 1,000. We're not referring to any cell. We just want to literally say, is F14 greater than 1,000? If so, we want to say over budget. If not, we want to say in budget. Okay, you could work that the other way, but I'm going to do it this way. So if F14 is greater than 1,000, then, okay, we're not going to write then, I'm just telling myself then, so, and I'm going to put a comma, then over budget. Marks, not another comma, then in. Close the speech marks, close the brackets. Okay, now you need to look here, and because sometimes you need to use greater than or equal to, but it's saying the budget for the school project is £1,000. So if it's £1,000, then that's fine. If it's over £1,000, then that's over budget. Okay, so that's why we've used greater than rather than greater than or equal to. Okay, next up then. Describe a suitable what-if investigation which could be applied to the spreadsheet and explain what the result of the investigation would be. So a bit like the other paper, where we have to come up with something that's going to change. So you try that, and it's going to be on the next video now.